Welcome to our final project presentation for Macbeth. Our imagery theater company is called Apex Theater Group, and we are pitching a modern, high-intensity concept set during the 2008 Wall Street financial crash. We are keeping Shakespeare's original language and dialogue exactly as written, but using a high-pressure world of corporate finance to emphasize the play's theme of greed, power, and ultimate ruin. For our performance space, we selected a classic proscenium theater. The proscenium arc acts as a perfect picture frame or window into the cold, elite world of our investment bank. This setup separates the audience from the action, making them feel like outside observers watching a private, high-profile corporate disaster unfold behind glass walls. Our concept takes place in September 2008. Right as the global economy is about to collapse, Macbeth is a brilliant but stressed broker. When he is promised the CEO position by mysterious market predictors, his ambition turns deadly. The style of our show is selective realism. We want the office to look authentic, but we will selectively remove elements as the play goes on, leaving the stage looking empty, dark, and littered with shredded paper to show the collapse of his mind and his business. Here is our mood board. We want the visual atmosphere to feel incredibly cold, sharp, and high pressure. The color palette focuses on deep blues, dark grays, and warning reds. These images represent the psychological weight of the play, the coldness of the corporate world, the stress of hiding a crime, and the sudden, violent shattering of Macbeth's reality as his paranoia takes over. For our design discipline, we chose costume design. Macbeth's wardrobe directly shows the mental state in the beginning, as he wears a perfectly tailored, sharp gray suit. But once he becomes CEO, his suits are extremely expensive but look slightly too large and messy on him, visually reflecting the line about a giant's robe upon a dwarfish thief. By the end, his shirt is unbuttoned and his tie is gone, and he looks completely unraveled.
Slide 6 is about custom design of Lady Macbeth. Lady Macbeth custom represent her armor and her eventual breakdown. Early on, she wears a highly structured, sharp black pantsuit to show her dominance. For celebration banquet, she wears a striking emerald green dress. But in Act 5, during her famous sleepwalking scene, all her armor is ripped away. She wears a simple plain white nightgown, making her look incredibly small, pale, and warm, and like a small and pale, as she tries to wash the imaginary blood from her hands. Slide 7 is about custom design. Slide 7 is about lighting design concepts. For our extra credit slides, we developed a secondary design element lighting design. For our lighting concepts, it's called corporate noir. At start of the play, the stage is flooded with bright, cold, like a clinical fluorescence light, simulating a busy, successful Wall Street office. As Macbeth descends into a paranoia and a murder, the light shifts dramatically. We use a high, constantly slight lighting to cast long skeletal shadows across the stage, reflecting the growing moral darkness. Slide 9 is about lighting mood board, corporate paranoia. This is our lightning mood board focusing on the dominant atmosphere of corporate paranoia. This image shows exactly how we want to use the light to tell the story. For example, during Macbeth Soliloquy, we will plug the rest of the stage into pitch darkness, like leaving him under a single cold white spotlight. During the skin of high panic, such as market crash, we will flood the stage with a warning red glow like reflection of glass of his partner, that like representing a danger and the collapse of Macbeth's empire. Slide 10. We talked about custom design, lightning design. Like conclusion, okay, for conclude, to have to put together a basic realistic budget for our production, by keeping the skin design minimalistic and like selective, we saved a lot of money for that, and on heavy construction, and we can invent a more highly corporate customs relating a great theater space and renting specialized light equipment to pull out of our corporate noir aesthetic. They estimate our total production budget for $43,000 close to. We believe that setting Macbeth during the 2008 Wall Street crash doesn't just modernize this play, it makes the stakes feel incredibly real to modern audience. The fear, the pressure, and the paranoia of the falling market perfectly match with psychological downfall of Shakespeare original characters. To conclude our presentation, thank you so much for your time and for watching our design pitch for Magnet.